The people have spoken.
Oh! I don't know what in the world has gotten into Diener. He's going after both members of the Grizzled Young Vets.
What the hell is this? Turning his life, his decisions over to the people?
Oh, now here come the scheduled opponents for the JYV, the Time Splitters.
But this is not how this whole situation was supposed to start off here. This took one hell of a detour.
I don't know what in the world got into Diener, but it certainly ticked off the Grizzled Young Vets ahead of their scheduled matchup.
He came out here unannounced, taking their time. I get it, as professionals, they don't appreciate that.
Oh, and now look at this. Alex Shelley and Kushida have plenty of miscommunications and sacrifice. Have something to prove this evening against the GYV. This match is not officially underway yet, however.
All right, now the Time Splitters seem to be one-on-one on the same page again.
And the referee's trying to get things under control so we can get this match underway. Don't forget, still to come tonight in our main event, Jordan Grace will defend the Knockouts World Championship against Tasha Steeles. We are still due to hear from Nick Nemeth, and also Crazy Steve will defend his Digital Media Championship against PCO, and Ash by Elegance has her third TNA match.
Lucky number 3. They always say that.
Good Lord.
They always say that about your match. This is your business. 100% the business of the GYV being interrupted by Diener, and then Time Splitters. Finally, this match officially underway.
Now the bell has rung, so this is Alex Shelley to start things off against James Drake. And I mentioned what happened with Alex Shelley and Kushida, the group known as Time Machine, rounded out by Chris Sabin at Sacrifice, the tag team matchup against the Grizzled Young Vets and Mustafa Ali, who we saw earlier on tonight. That ultimately went the way of Ali and the GYV. Ali pinned Shelley in a matchup where Shelley didn't seem terribly interested in competing that night.
No, he seemed very off. He just seemed not happy right now. Didn't seem like he wanted that tag right there from Kushida. I thought they were on the same page coming out here tonight. Maybe I spoke a little too soon.
There's some friction between Shelley and Kushida. There's certainly friction between Sabin and Shelley at Sacrifice.
And Tom, let's not forget, I mean, between Kushida and Sabin, specifically, this goes back to No Surrender. I mean, that was a huge opportunity in front of that Alex Shelley. And like it or not, it's because of Kushida he did not walk out of New Orleans as the TNA World Champion.
Now Kushida all over Zach Gibson. Oddly enough, these are two teams who clashed just before the pandemic in 2020 in WWE. This is a dream tag team match of being revisited 4 years later, and it's such a privilege to have it in a TNA ring, albeit under odd circumstances, I'd say.
Very much the way this all got started here tonight. I don't know what happened to Diener. I hope the people told him to go get some medical help, because that was a nasty beatdown from the GYV.
Oh, big forearm shot there. And remember, coming up at Rebellion live on April 20th at the Palms in Las Vegas, we will see the Systems, Eddie Edwards and Brian Myers defending their tag team titles against Speedball Mountain. There's a tag. Alex Shelley is legal in a drop kick by Kushida. Of course, the Grizzled Young Vets and maybe even the Time Splitters could be looking to jockey for position for a future TNA World Tag Team title shot. Gibson taking his time outside the ring as he could sense the Time Splitters potentially going after him to take away a tag option. Now Shelley focuses again here on James Drake, the small joint manipulation.
Oh! Right onto that left arm of James Drake. And both these teams, as you alluded to earlier, tag champions in various places all over the world. Both these teams bringing quite the pedigree to the impact zone tonight.
Look at Shelley setting him up. Kushida, Kushida bumped into the referee. Oh, and a drop kick there through the ropes. The Time Splitters against the Grizzled Young Vets continues picture in picture.
Kushida standing tall in the ring. So far, the Time Splitters, despite a little bit of friction, have managed to work together well, isolating right now James Drake, who's getting taken care of by Alex Shelley on the other side of the ring.
And Kushida continues to keep an eye in the ring. Alex Shelley sending Drake back inside the ring.
Alex Shelley, who I might add is the illegal man right now, doing a lot of work on the outside.
Listen, I find it hard to argue the point, and the way Alex Shelley's been behaving as of late, it's been odd. It's been out of character, but at the same time, you can understand. You talked about it at No Surrender, losing the TNA World Championship match that night, losing the title at Hard to Kill, ultimately to Moose in January. I think that loss hit him harder than he ever could have realized.
And we talk about it all the time as Kushida here locking up James Drake. Alex Shelley is somebody who, at a baseline even, can be a little temperamental, even in the best of times. So I think you're right, that TNA World title loss may have pushed him over the edge.
Tag. It was something that Alex Shelley chased for 20 years. When you finally get to the mountaintop, that's one thing. To stay on top is even more difficult, but it's the descent. That's what Shelley's understanding right now.
It's the age-old question. What's worse, having never been to that mountaintop, or having been to Eden, been to the top, tasted its fruit, and now you can't forget it.
And let's not take anything away from Alex Shelley. His complete body of work is absolutely astounding. He is still one of the best wrestlers in the world, but where his head is at right now, especially with his friends, Chris Sabin and Kushida, that's the question. Oh, wait a minute, was trying to hyperextend the elbow. Now James Drake, hung up on the top rope.
Drake tried to counter the former world champion there, paid for it. And Time Splitters continue to cut off James Drake, cut off the ring. Tag Team 101 from Shelley and Kushida.
Now Shelley, again, the joint manipulation.
Ooh, this is something that Drake and Gibson are very familiar with. Very common in that British catch style. A lot of this small joint manipulation, the fingers, the wrist, the arm.
And Shelley, the knee right to the back of the head. And Shelley telling the official to check James Drake.
Shelley thinking Drake may have had enough here.
And we are back here on TNA Impact. This tag team matchup continues. The Grizzled Young Vets up against the Time Splitters. A matchup that was difficult getting started because Diener was out here listening to the people's choice, and then ultimately this match got underway.
New life direction, if you will, from Diener there. Love to see how more. Kushida from the outside there. Time Splitters in a hell of a mood here tonight. Started this one hot and heavy, and it's been continuing ever since.
Oh, now look at this. Shelley setting up Kushida going after the left arm of Zach Gibson with the top rope.
Behind the referee's back, may I add. Shelley very pleased with it.
I agree with you, but the communication between Shelley and Kushida seems better.
I suppose take what you can. A win is a win on some of these sequences. But there you go. Now there's the tag from the GYV.
Look out. Oh, the Grizzled Young Vets going to work.
Look out.
Oh, kick right to the face by Drake.
And just like that, the Grizzled Young Vets take control.
Now Shelley on the outside. Both these teams, you could make an argument, are jockeying for position in the TNA World Tag Team title race. The champions, Edwards and Myers of the system currently. And remember, come April 20th, live at Rebellion in Las Vegas, the system will defend the TNA World Tag Team titles against Speedball Mountain. Shelley keeping an eye on Gibson. There's Drake. Dragon screw by James Drake, a hallmark, ironically, of the Motor City Machine Guns. And a tag made, Gibson's legal.
And heading at the very beginning of this contest, look out. The GYV came out here yelling at Diener, telling them that they are very good at this job. They are good at what they do.
You want to do this now? Come on, big man.
And they are proving it here against Alex Shelley.
And Gibson once again isolates the left knee.
It was Shelley who picked an arm, tried to take that away from James Drake. It is now the GYV looking to take away the leg of Alex Shelley.
Now Gibson once again assaulting the left knee of Shelley.
Continuing to isolate the former world champion here. One half of the time split.
Shoulders down, and a kick out.
Look at this, just tying up Shelley here. Shelley here defiant though all the way.
Oh, wait a minute now, Shelley's turning around.
What? That is the veteran instinct of Alex Shelley. 20 years in the business.
A tag made, James Drake able to get into the matchup and save Gibson.
It was a hell of a counter from Shelley, but the numbers just not in his favor.
Oh!
Continuing to twist and tear at the knee of Alex Shelley. Kushida desperately wanting into this matchup. Whoa!
Sent into the top turnbuckle, Gibson makes a tag. Gibson takes a cheap shot at Kushida and takes away the tag option, but look at this.
Shelley looking for a sleeper, but quickly turned right back into that shin breaker. Shelley with a counter for that as well.
Shelley with a knee right to the face. Kushida starting to come to. A tag made. James Drake goes after Kushida. Oh, now Shelley makes the tag.
And in comes Kushida. Non-stop here. High-speed offense against the GYV.
Handspring back elbow there by Kushida. Oh, and the Pele kick.
Ooh. Right to the arm there of Gibson.
And left arm, the time splitters targeted earlier. The Shote in the corner.
Now, bringing things all the way up top. Look out. The top rope Rana. Wait, turn around.
Shoulders down, and a kick out.
Drake thinking on his feet there. Oh, wait, look at this. Looking for the hoverboard lock. Is Kushida wants to put it away. Blocked by Drake, though.
Oh. Going for the Tanaka punch.
Oh, but now.
Hoverboard lock, maybe, no. Blocked by Drake.
The 2-on-1 advantage. Too much for Kushida here.
Well, look at this sliced bread. The assist there by Gibson.
It's enough to put it away, though.
Cover. Oh, and a kick out there by Kushida.
And you saw Drake there shaking his left arm. Just a little bit of damage.
On Shelley dragging Gibson out of the ring. Face first into the apron.
Hey, look out, look out.
Kushida, cover, kick out by Drake.
Roll up from behind, looking to kick that arm. Drake managed to get it out of the way.
Tag. Kushida taking Drake off of his feet. Cartwheel and a drop kick right to the face.
And now Drake lined up in the corner.
Tag made. And now trying to set up in the corner to put away the Grizzled young vets, but it's Gibson who blocks it. Oh, and Drake.
Gibson using both members of the time splitters there against each other. And now loading Kushida up here.
Oh, Kushida trying to fight back, trying to prevent the doomsday device. He hits the Tanaka punch.
Off the shoulders of Gibson.
Oh, now it's Shell Shock.
There's one, and look out here.
Going for the hoverboard lock.
He's got it locked in. Ooh!
Oh, super kick. Kushida once again into the hoverboard lock.
Locked in deep there, that's it.
The time splitters beat the Grizzled young vets.
Here are your winners, Time
there may have been questions at the start, but Shelly's small joint manipulation to set up the hoverboard lock and better communication get it done for the time splitters.